When build an operational scale model boat, one of the final steps is to balance the boat in water. Usually this is completed to have the water level at the waterline on the boat or slightly below. For this model I will have the waterline on the model slightly above the water. The painted waterline for this type of boat would be for a fully loaded boat. As the boat uses fuel, it starts to rise out of the water. Here you can see I used a plastic tub large and deep enough for the boat to float freely. I did this indoors so any wind would not have an influence on the balance. Before I go on, your boat should be built with minimum weight so that ballast has to be added. A finished model, before trimming in the water, will likely be off balance either sideways or fore and aft. This is normal and often due to the motors, batteries, RC gear and other items installed inside. Here I am adding steel balls to the deck to see how much weight or ballast I will need to add to the boat to make it sit at the level I desire. Notice that the boat is sensitive to movement and wants to tip. The actual weight or ballast will add it inside the hull as low as possible. This will make the boat more stabilized. Once I get the boat trimmed to slightly above where I want it, I will note the location of the deck weights. Then I will weigh them on a digital scale. Now I can determine where and how much ballast I need inside the hull. I 3D printed a ballast box about the size of my battery pack. This equals the weight of the battery which is on the starboard side. The remaining ballast will be poured directly into the hull and topped off with clear 2-part epoxy. Ballast is BB pellets and the filler is 2-part epoxy. Here you can see where I added the ballast and epoxy. Some of it is forward, some under the shaft coupling, and some of it is aft at the bottom of the picture. Access to the inside is a little tight, as this will be an active boat and subject to splashing. There is a water stop on the deck where most of the superstructure makes contact with it. The aft deck has a gasket on the underside.